YouTube faithful, Happy New Year. We are here on January 1st. We have 8 NBA games to discuss today. Again, no face cam, still out of town. 2 more days or 3 more days. Friday, I will be back home. Actually, Saturday. And the normal YouTubes will be coming back with the normal layout and the normal everything. So I appreciate your patience. In the meantime, smash the like and hit the subscribe button. It really helps your boy out. I hope you guys all had a great New Year. Everyone was safe. And let's cook this thing again. Aiming for a 10-minute video. Nothing too fancy. I'm going to talk about the main game on the slate. Price shop it, and we're gonna go from there. Right out of the gate, the first thing you guys need to see is this: Chicago Bulls, Washington Wizards, 238 point total. This should be your first step in your process, is going to check the point totals and spreads. Stay away from the blowout games. Try to target the games with high over-unders if you're going for overs on your slips. 247.5 points for the Hawks and Nuggets is absolutely crazy. This is going to be the premier game that I'm targeting today. I'm going down with the ship. If it sells, if it goes way under, I'm gonna lose coin. I'm fine with that. You need to make your peace and do whatever is going to be working for you. Now, a lot of these guys are young kids with pockets full of money, so who knows what they were doing last night. The games are probably not going to be that great today. A lot of people are probably going to be tired, exhausted, hungover. Even though they're professional athletes, they're still young kids with money. Even though they have families, who knows what they were doing? That's just conjecture, but it is something to consider. Maybe you would be taking more unders today than normal, but the fact is, look at these point totals today: 222, 247, 223, 220, 220, 229, 238. I mean, I can't remember the last time I saw a slate where all of these point totals were at this level. This is insane. This is the only one which ironically has a close spread, which is 212, but unfortunately, after seeing what Morris did the other day, the Pistons are completely banned. They literally got down a 7-point deficit and he didn't put the starters back in against Denver. I'm never targeting them again. The Pistons are completely out of the mix permanently unless I see something change completely. I will never put them in, even though I do like a few spots there. I'm just not interested in a coach that doesn't respect his players or the ability to get win. Forget it. And I know I just said Morris there because I was thinking of the Falcons, but I did mean JB Bickerstaff for the Pistons. It just dawned on me. I'm like, wait a second, did I say Morris? That's a whole nother slate for the Bijan Robinson shenanigans that went on for the Falcons. But yeah, Bickerstaff is banned. Okay, so that's what I meant to say. But Morris is banned too after being up at halftime with Bijan having 13 and not giving him the ball 7 more times. He's totally banned as well. So let's go back to the point totals. All the spreads are bad except for like the 2.5 point, which again, I'm not going there. And then the 1.5 point spread with the Raptors. Raptors just got blown out of the gym last night. I guess you could go there. I'm personally not going there, guys. I'm keeping it short and sweet and simple, and I'm targeting these 2 games, the late night hammers tonight. And the first thing we're going to do is look at this gent right here. Well, DeAndre Hunter, he was at 19.5 points. Now he's at 20.5. So it's going to be tough because I wanted him at 19.5. And even though it's still early, let's see if he's on Parlay Play. Yep, they got him on Parlay Play at 19.5 at 1.77. You can take him over there. This is where you want to take Hunter. Do not take him on PrizePicks. Just like I told you guys yesterday about Ant Edwards at 23.5 on PrizePicks. I told you to fade it, and I told you to take the Goblin. Did I not? Cash the Goblin, chalk his normal line. Unfortunately, Shai Alexander didn't get his assist, but he did get his points. He dropped 40. You can't even hate on the man. They didn't shut him down like I thought. Maybe they would limit him to like 28 to 30 points. I did have his Goblin points, which cashed, but he did chalk his assist, unfortunately. But the play of the day, Pascal Siakam soared over everything. His points, I think he might have even hit his demon. So that was good over there. But you're going to want to take DeAndre Hunter on Parlay Play at 19.5. Do not take him at 20.5 on PrizePicks. You're just leaving money on the table, taking it at a bump there. In fact, you could take less at 20.5 and over 19.5, and hopefully he lands on 20 and you cash both. My projection model has him for 20. My projections have been very accurate lately. It pegged Wemby correctly. It got a bunch of people right yesterday. If you don't believe me, check the winning slips tab in the court. It's been absolutely surgical. The more data points that come in, the better it will be. So if you look at DeAndre Hunter, you can see the matchup is not good, but overall the matchup is good. Denver doesn't play good defense this year. They're 24th in points allowed. If you look at the head-to-heads, this was the last time he played. He did land on 20, but you can see he's exceeded 19.5 points in 10 of his last 12 games. Guys, if you're looking for wagons, you're not going to find a better one. This is at 20.5. Let's look at 19.5. 14 of 20 in his last 20 for DeAndre Hunter. Okay, at 19.5. Now, we're not talking 20.5. We're talking 19.5. His last 10, 8 of 10. You last 5 kings just became last 10 kings, and you're loving this because there's nothing better than seeing this. And this is with limited minutes. He only played 22 minutes, 28, 27, 28, 24, 36. Imagine if he plays 30 minutes. Now, he doesn't play big minutes by design, but if he somehow plays 30 minutes, he's going to go yard. He chucks 11, 14 shots on average. Okay, it's 20.5 over here. I don't like it. I think this would be the move you'd want to take on PrizePicks right here. 19.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Goblin, it's perfect. So that is what you would want to take on PrizePicks. Let's go look at his PRA real quick. Again, I'm moving through here lightning fast. We don't want it at 25.5. Let's take a look at it at 19.5. Look at this. I mean, what else do you guys need to see? This, tell me, explain to me. Now, the micro matchup isn't great. I will concede that the points and rebounds allowed, but who cares? Look at the assists allowed. They're 30th overall. Dude, 17 of 20. He's gone over 19.5 PRA. Now, I don't know what's up with PrizePicks lately, but they have been giving us squares that are like this. Historically, in 2 games, he soared over. This is crazy. 10 of 10 in his last 10. Like, what is this line? I know it's a goblin. It's only going to pay 2x, guys, but if you get 2x on a $100 bet, you make $100. Who cares? Are you not happy with that? You know you're going to be happy with that. Stop the cap. 19.5. He's gone over 17 of 20. This is my favorite PrizePicks play on the board right here, right now. And if he sells, well, by God, he sells. It is what it is. You've seen the research. I can't make it any more plain as that. And if you want to go even lower, you could go to the 14.5 points goblin. I'm curious to see that, and then I got to move on from him because we're taking up a lot of time on this gent. 14.5. Look at this. 10 of 10. Last 20. 17 of 20. I mean, it's cinema, y'all. It's cinema. If you want to take his points, you can. If you want to take that PRA, either one of these two are the best goblins on the board. And then over on Parlay Play, you take him at 19.5. Okay? Simple. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now, some of you may be saying, oh, well, what do we pair him with on Parlay Play? Well, it's dealer's choice. They got the payout boost on Chase Hunter, Tez Johnson. There's a lot of college games today. NHL, they have NBA payout boosts. Whatever you want, dude. You can literally take whatever you want. Bang, bang. That would give you 2.5x if you took him with Sengun. It's dealer's choice. It's up to you, okay? So we talked about Hunter. Now we need something else on the other side. Remember the 1v1 skinny stack, and we're going right over here to Nikola Jokic, and they bumped him to 13 rebounds. His true line is 12.5. That is what you want to get it at. Again, PrizePicks is selling what's new, but you can see here with my projections, I have Hunter projected for 20 right here, and then let's go down and find the Joker. Joker, where are you at, buddy? Where's the Joker? There he is. I have Joker projected for 30 points, 13.6 rebounds, and 9.4 assists, okay? You can get all these projections that I post every single day in my Dub Club / Discord. It's there for NFL and NBA. This is the cheat sheet. This gives you access to everybody's projections so you can go through the board and try to find value. People do it every single day in my Dub Club and come up with 25x winners. It allows me to not have to be there 24/7. I post the projections. Here you guys go. This is what I think they're going to do. Find the value. Cook a slip. They cook it every single day. There's people that are winning from there every single day. One is probably up 30K in the last 2 months using the projections. I'm not kidding. Okay. It's not a conspiracy. It's facts. So get in the mix. Now he projects for 13.6 or whatever it was, but his line's at 13. So he's going to have push equity. I still don't want to take it at 13. I did get it at 12.5. So now, unfortunately, if you're taking it on PrizePicks, you got to go to the Gabby. It's unfortunate, but listen, PrizePicks doesn't play games, and they gave everybody a free lineup today, so you know that they're going to be coming after it with sharp, tight lines. Now look at the rebounds. See, here you go on Parlay Play. Bang, you can get these, a boosted payout with Sengun. You can put in any random one you want there, but you could take Joker and Hunter at way better lines and basically get 3x. Why would you not do this? Why are you just being tribalistic to PrizePicks? It makes no sense. These are the two right here on Parlay Play. Use code CRUSH. You'll get the deposit match, and I also give you 30 days of my cord if you send me the email. I got you. Now let's go check out Jokic's market data and analytical data. You can see here the rebound combo with him and Clint is probably optimal on PrizePicks right now. His fantasy score at 62 is insane. But like I said, with his rebounds at 13, they're going to be slightly juiced under because every other book has it at 12.5. I won't be surprised if PrizePicks bumps him back down to 12.5. Now Joker has been playing a lot in the last couple days. If you did want to take under his points at 31.5, I wouldn't hate it, even though Caruso talked about it, I do still think it does make sense. I don't like the fact that these Twitter clowns are on it, but it wouldn't be the worst play in the world. But honestly, his rebounds is where you want to go. Head to heads, he got 14 last time, 14 last season, which we don't really care about that. Last 20, he's gone over 12.5, 12 of 20. Last 10, 6 of 10. Rebounds allowed versus centers, they're ranked 4th. It's not a good matchup, but it doesn't matter because Joker is matchup proof. But you have to look at the insights. He's failed to exceed 12.5 rebounds in 5 of his last 6 games. So it is going to be sweaty, but look at this. He had 33 potential rebounds against Utah. 33! That's cinema. That's crazy. It just depends on, did we get party Joker last night or did we get conservative Joker knowing he's got a game the next day? This guy likes to party. That's his MO. So you need to be careful. If you do want to fade the Joker, I got another guy for you here. Westbrook, if you will. Russell Westbrook has returned to form with his rebounds and assists, and I think his rebounds at 5.5 are absolutely in the mix. Okay, the head-to-heads are terrible. Everything about this is terrible, but the rebounds allowed to point guards, they're 22nd. If you look at his last 10, he's been getting it done. 10, 9. Potential rebounds, 12, 11, 9, 10. Failed to exceed 5.5 in 8 of his last games at home, but this is the nut matchup. It's a fast-paced game. It would be the pivot off of Joker if you did want to do that, or vice versa. If everyone's on Westbrook, you would pivot to Joker. Either one of these are fine, okay? It's going to be sweaty, but these are your run backs if you're looking to get a run back for Hunter, which is my favorite play. Remember, that 19.5 Gabi is crispy. 17 of 20. And then you have Christian Brown, whatever you want to call him, 19.5 points, rebounds, assists, minus 127. It's probably going to get bumped up. I don't think it's the worst play in the world. I personally probably won't go there. I'm just going to stick with the studs. I would take his points at 13 if I was going to take anything from him. 13 here, but again, I'm probably just going to take the dice roll with Joker and hope for the best. So let's go back and see what other value we can find. You can see Jordan Poole at 32 fantasy score. If he's good to go, you got to consider it. You got to take Jordan Poole. Tyler Hero, nothing there. Trae Young, you could, just like I said, the pivot off of Hunter, you could go with Trae Young. Absolutely would be fine. Keontae George, 8.5 RA. I guarantee that this is going to be bumped. This line right here, even though it's against the Knicks, it's probably moving up. I do think this is good. And I did like Colin Sexton, but at 24, they moved him all the way up to 25 PRA. So now I'm going to be taking shares of him. It's going to be sweaty whenever you take a Jazz player, but seeing this, the value here at 8.5, it's good. I just don't see a reason to get off of it. I think you can take it. And then Trae Young's fantasy points too. I do have a fantasy point per minute tool in the Dub Club. I don't have it posted yet. Negative helps me with that. And again, since I'm out of town, I don't have it posted yet. I could probably find it, but we'll wait on that. Make sure you check the tool. But Jordan Poole at even 20.5 points, my God, versus the Chicago Bulls. Are you kidding me? We got to make sure he's good to go 100%, but 32 fantasy points, he's going to turn the ball over, but he's going to get a few blocks and steals. These would be your ancillary guys. So I wouldn't mind something like this, right? All right, check this out. So you'd have Joker, 11.5 rebounds as your 2 goblins. These would be your anchor goblins for the day. 19.5 PRA for him, or even 14.5 points, whichever have you. And what would this pay? This pays 5.5x, and that's with 2 gobbies and 2 of that. So technically, you'd want to take one out, and it's only 2.75x. These are heavy juiced goblins, which is kind of crazy. So what you'd really want to do is pick one or the other, and then, or maybe like a demon. So you go, let's see. Well, they don't have a demon for Jordan Poole's points because he's hitting. I don't know, man. I really don't know. I don't have time to mess around with it. Plus, I'm in an arena state. But if you take this with any random 2, you get 2.5x with Joker's 11.5 rebounds, which tells me that Hunter's square is the one being extremely juiced over. Yes, 2x. So any given one with this is 2x. So you could take Keontae George or Jordan Poole, pair it with Hunter's PRA or just his points and get a double up. If you went with Joker, it'd be 11.5. Let's go check out Jordan Poole real quick and Keontae George, and then we're gonna close. Sorry guys, this isn't my normal video format. I'm all over the place, but you guys just gotta understand I'm still in Florida with family. All right, here we go. Head-to-heads for Jordan Poole. They didn't play yet this season, or he hasn't played with them, but you could see in his last 10 games he's gone over 32 fantasy points in 6 of 10. Crispy. It's gonna get bumped. If he plays a full amount of minutes tonight, 35, 37, 35, 33, he's going over. I know he's averaging over a fantasy point per minute. On average, he would go over. okay? And then let's look at Keontae George. And speaking of George, not Paul George, but Tyrese Maxey also needs to be considered. Look at Keontae George over 2.5 rebounds. This is cinema, okay? I don't think PrizePicks offers this, but 14 of 20. And then if you go look at his RA, where is it? RA at 7.5, or it's 8.5. 11 of 20, 7 of his last 10 he's gone over. And then the head-to-heads, he got 13 last time he played him on November 23rd. I think it's crispy. I think it's good. So let's go round out our parlay play slip, and we will get out of here. Keontae. All right, 2.5 rebounds. You could go there. What would that pay? 4.27x. Okay, that would be good. His 2.5 rebounds is absolutely a good prop, bro. It's cinema of a good prop. You guys got to understand. Look at this. 8.5 RA, 1.81x. That would pay you 5x. That's a normal 3-man power right there. So you could go there and then, but you know what? Let's see if we just take, okay, let's just keep that there. And what was the fourth? Short-term memories, chalk. Well, we can add a boost in there. Let's say we took, what would we want for the boost? Sengun? Yeah, let's just do Sengun at 9.5 rebounds. He's our boost. 7.79, and then we would need one more. I'm gonna have to put money on parlay play. It's all on PrizePicks right now. What's the other one? Who was I just talking about? My goodness, this is cinema. Who was I just talking? Oh, Jordan Poole, baby. Jordan Poole. Pool party. Look at this. Jordan Poole's juiced over on everything. The fantasy score is what we want, even though there's only one book with that. We got to make sure that he's gonna play his 30 minutes and he's no minute restriction, but that is what we would want. Let's go back to parlay play. I haven't had any Red Bulls or anything right now. I'm on empty right now. I was up late last night, didn't get a lot of sleep, New Year's Eve, whatever have you. Where is it? Bang. 32 fantasy points. Bang. So 5 of 5 pays 14x. Crispy. Okay, that is a good payout right there. There you go. It could be just as simple as that. Now you could take alternate lines of whatever you wanted here. You could go down on Joker, go down on Hunter, whatever one you wanted to do. Pause. Nope, we're talking about ball. You know what I meant. Okay, and then for this, you do something like this. Jordan Poole, Georgie. Where's Georgie? Not Paul George, you sell job. Paul George, you will never sniff a slip of mine again. You have zero concept of respecting coin. Let me get an amen in the chat if you guys know what I'm talking about with Paul George, because he does not respect your coin. I promise you, he doesn't respect your coin. Did they already remove this? There's no chance they removed this already at 8.5. Bro, what in God's name? They removed. They're selling me in real time in 4K. You guys are watching it live. Where is it at? RA. It's got to be here. Nope, it's gone. Now we just have a goblin. No rebounds on PrizePicks and just a gobby. Oh, there it goes. It's back. So they removed it and then it comes back. Okay, so you could go there. Maybe that's a sign the universe telling us just to take his rebounds. Do they have a rebound prop for the young man? Just a demon? Heck, he could get that done maybe at 4.5, but no. I think the RA is where you want to go. But again, it's Utah Jazz. I promise you it's going to be a sweat. But you could take these two as ancillaries, okay? Hunter's Goblin is the anchor, obviously. 19.5. Ooh, he's down to 19.5 on PrizePicks. See? So now I figured that would happen. So now you could take him here. But again, just like with Edwards yesterday, I recommend taking the conservative road and taking his PRA there. And then Joker at 11.5, 5.5x. Let's see what his other one pays. 5.5x. So either there. 5x isn't bad for a 4-man with 2 juiced goblins, to be honest with you. I mean, now let's go see if there's anything else over here popping. Oh, I'm burying the lead. Let me go back to my projections and see what I have Poole up for. All right, Jordan Poole, where are you? Where art thou, Jordan? All right, Jordan Poole, 22 points, 2 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 2.75 turnovers, 1 steal. Okay, so 22 plus 2, 24 plus 4, 28 PRA. Okay, Brogdon's for sure in the mix. Okay, we need to make sure Kuzma's back in the fold, so be wary of that. But let's look at Colin Sexton, 17, 2, and 3. So you know Colin Sexton's points unders could be something you look at. Keontae George, 5 assists and 2.7 rebounds. That project 7.7. So my projections would be have us taking him under. He's only going to get 8 RA on average. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out, but that's where you can go in and make gut calls and everything else, or take the goblins, take the demons. It's all in the Discord waiting for you guys. My main lineup tonight's probably gonna be a fantasy score slip, to be honest, because it looks like there's a lot of them here that are gonna make sense. I'm gonna post that fantasy point per minute tool in the Discord. You guys can get in on there, calculate the fantasy points per minute, and we can go from there. I'm thinking maybe Scooty Barnes, DeMar DeRozan. Let's take a look real quick. I'll do this in real time. This video is going going longer than I wanted. What's new? All right, let's see. So let's throw this in the mix real quick. Jordan Poole, Trey Murphy. Oh my gosh, I want to take Trey Murphy so bad. I don't like the matchup, but how do you fade this guy? He respects coin. You guys know Trey Murphy respects coin, right? Let's look at the market data. Of course it's juiced under. Why wouldn't it be? But his PRA ain't. So there we go. It's PRA season for Trey Murphy. There we go. We don't have to worry about it bumping down. All right. And now also Jordan Clarkson, Mr. Clarkson. He's been respecting coin lately too, but he's always going to be juiced under as well. But he does get some serious run. So I don't know, Chief. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. The guys that I really want for fantasy score, Jordan Poole, definitely one of these Houston guys. Again, we're going to have to come back to that. Christian Braun, even Hunter. Hunter's going to be juiced under though, guaranteed. Jalen Johnson at 44, or we could just go with Trae Young and hope that he does Trae Young like things. Something like this. And then where's DeMar DeRozan? Yeah, I could see him. And then maybe Tyrese Maxey is the run back. Okay. Maybe Tyrese Maxey is the run back, and that would be the 4. I think that would be okay. If you didn't want to take DeRozan, I wouldn't begrudge you a bit. You could go with Fox. Fox has been getting it done too. But again, you just want to target the late night hammers. I haven't done my fantasy score research yet because I haven't posted the tool. I will do that later. So take this with a grain of salt, except for Jordan Poole. I'm telling you right now, I'm taking Jordan Poole regardless. Don't want to hear you guys saying, Cap said, take DeMar DeRozan. No. Look at the research. Look at the things that are done. If you're not in the Dub Club, get in the mix. You go to CaptainCrush.net, scroll down to the gold package. Buy now right there. Okay. Easy peasy. I still have that discount for you guys. No excuses. Lowercase apply. $14.99 for your first month. You can get in. You get my projection sheets, all my slips, everything. Access to the community in the live stream. So I hope to see you guys there. And then in fact, this was what I posted yesterday for the taco pair. Gave it on YouTube, but I spoon fed in the court. Giannis and Siakam. Okay. And then I even gave you the conservative route. You could take this 2x, 3x. It just depends on what you're looking for. You want to double up or do you want to go for it all for the 3x? Cash. And then unfortunately, I did a 4-man same game parlay with some of the taco, and Damian had his worst shooting night I think I've ever seen, and then Halliburton didn't get his assist by 2, but it didn't matter because this was only for 10. This is literally the long shot same game parlay, which they usually, unless the game soars over, they don't hit, but it was always the 2-man. But I do post my lineups like that. The projections you saw, a daily prop list, which this was yesterday. Siakam, cash both. Shai chalked his assist. Okay, unfortunately. Anthony Edwards 22.5, but I literally changed this to the Goblin, which you can see here. Do not take Edwards at 23.5, only 19.5. I announced this at 2:44 Eastern time. I changed my mind. Sometimes that happens. That is what cashed. I told you guys on YouTube to get off it. He did. And then look, Garland, 6 assists. That was easy cash. Jaren Jackson Jr., 34.5 PRA, easy cash. And then honorable mentions. Derrick Jones Jr. chalked. Dorian Finney-Smith chalked. He barely played. Derrick Jones Jr. barely played, blowout, but Harrison Barnes cash. These 3 weren't part of the list. That's why they're honorable mentions. They're just whatever. So 1, 2, 3 because I swapped on Edwards, and 4. I went 4-1 with Shai being the chalk, but Shai dropped 40 points. You can't even get mad at him. Negatives here DMing me. He's probably got that fantasy point per minute tool ready to go. So make sure you guys get in the mix. And then when I get back January 4th, the live streams will be there. Okay. So hopefully you guys learned something today. Those are my thoughts. And then as always, there's always going to be other things that pop up. The popular play tab is mainly littered with Pistons and everything. Malik Beasley's in the mix. Jordan Poole's singular points. Remember, I showed you he projects for 22. His line is 20.5. That would be fine as well. You could go there if you don't want to do the fantasy score, if you don't have access to that. Malik Beasley's been a quasi wagon. I don't hate it, but I don't, again, with the matchups, I just don't have interest in the Pistons because of what I told you. Like I said, there are spots that I like, but I don't want to deal with it. It's hilarious to me that the Pistons and Magic are dominating the popular play tab today. It's absolutely cinema to me. And then you have Josh Giddey, the Giddler, the Riddler, the Oklahoma prodigal son. Josh Giddey, 15 RA, I guess. I don't know. The only real popular play that I like today is Jordan Poole, and then I guess Westbrook, and then probably, Joker's rebounds. He's not on there. So, Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe. Do the Lord's work. PrizePicks gave you a free play. Don't forget about Parlay Play, y'all. You can get all of these better lines. You're seeing this right here. Better line, 14x for a 5-man. They have multiple boosts, multiple promos, code CRUSH. Give it a shot. If you don't like it, whatever, it's promo funds. And don't forget to get in the Dub Club /Discord. If you have problems with that, send me a DM or send me an email. Good luck in all your contests. Here's the salute, and as always, my brothers and sisters in Christ, let's crush.